So, should agencies collaborate? I was doing some recruiting the other day, trying to find some folks. I like to feel the happiness of successful human outcomes when people get a job. I reached out to some people I was connected to on LinkedIn. I'm kind of a lucky guy there because I know a lot of people. I sent out an email to one agency I didn't know that well. I told them I was looking for a mid-level account person. I wasn't looking for anybody that could split the atom. I got back an interesting response. Are you asking me to recommend a person for a competitive agency? He asked. He seemed incredulous. Wow. I hope my LinkedIn friend never ends up on the beach if he loses his job. He will get a bad sunburn. Not too much karma there. I've had plenty of calls and emails during the years of the old and new normal. These have been challenging times in the ad game. It is pretty easy to check out stats on a 4A site about how the business has been downsized while we've all been selling Supersize. Even today's innocent puppies can be launched into instant Friday afternoon bewilderment. I can still hear somebody saying, "Hank, I love this person, but I need to reduce my body count. I'm getting pressure from New York or somewhere else. Can you help?" they said. I met with the principal of an interactive agency in San Diego a few weeks ago. We discussed the competitive set in that market, where the digital agency's presence is surprisingly strong for a market of its size. "Yes, I know them all. We all have lunch together," he quickly said. Then I was doing some work for a digital development agency in Buenos Aires, and I was connecting them some folks in New York. I did my LinkedIn search. I have a lot of connections on LinkedIn, as I mentioned. I've always invested in people while others were watching TV. I saw a name that set me back a bit. Why am I connected to him? I know his fame, so does Wikipedia. He said, "Sure, we will take the meeting," and he copied somebody that was going to set it up. Just like that, I had a great day. So you can see there's a wide range of ways that people in the advertising game react in the new normal. I often wonder if it is a business decision, a Monday morning decision after the status meeting, or the way they were raised or wired. Is it based on how much money they have, or how much social currency they have? Or is time their primary currency? The advertising, public relations, and interactive game is very different today. Budgets are smaller, and work takes longer, and there are fewer people. This is just the start. Certainly fewer resources. When I was a puppy working in Toronto, I would often visit the home office in New York. I met the 6 librarians that they had, the human internet of that time, but with a better Dewey Decimal System. I looked at the corporate art collection and sat at the cozy company bar. Nobody stayed there too long. They wanted to go out into the city and feel the discovery of people. So why would you not collaborate? The best agencies, or maybe the best people, would always share their new business leads that they couldn't pitch with their friends. No harm to that. They would always call each other when they were looking for talent. There is a good chance after the call you would have lunch or a drink after work that would be longer than they had planned. Real good friends call and get real scoops about companies and not have to rely on the real scoop that people find on the internet. I remember a decade ago I reached out to a new business person at an agency and said, "Let's get together." "We are competitors," he said. I smiled. "Are you going to get 100% market share?" I asked. I haven't seen him in a long time.